Welcome back guys to Pokemon Moon, where the post game continues with more UB catching. But first of all, before we get any information, we have to battle Mina. A fairy type battle, the trial captain that we did not bother to battle. Alright, let's get going already. I wonder if it's because she's super strong. Time for Mina to show you her full power. We'll get our Z on. Well, if it is a fairy type Pokemon battle, then Kommo-o is not really going to get many more levels, is it? Challenged by Captain Mina, 5 Pokemon in fact. Sent out the Klefki. Well, I would have liked to have used fire against you, but we have effective abilities still, so let's Thunderbolt. As you're going to protect yourself, aren't you? Special defense? Nope. Yep. Yep, no, maybe. A lot stronger by the look of it, but a paralysis is pretty nice to pick up at this point in time. So, of course, we've got not very effective abilities at this point. Bug, not so good. So, considering we can, even though it's a special type attack, technically, Kommo-o is good, except for the fact that it's fairy as well. It might use Dazzling Gleam. This one's setting up, isn't it? It's a setup Pokemon. It's getting everyone else ready. It'd be nice if the paralysis kind of actually stops you using an attack. Not going to be very effective. So Mina's using strategy. We take it out with our normal level of brute strength. Hopefully with the turns going past, it allows us to just hold on a little bit. A Grand Bull is coming out. So we know you're fairy. We have our ultimates in defense. Don't you know? Ready to poison you away. Well, you may lower our attack, but we're not going to use it. For now, we're just going with a Toxic. Earthquake against my poison. How dare you set yourself up well. So to be honest, it's going to use Earthquake again. We pretty much know this as a certainty. Light Screen wore off, that's brilliant, but, you know, the other issues. The only one I can send in versus that, to avoid the Earthquake that's obviously coming, is you. But then, I bet Earthquake doesn't randomly come. Ah, Levitate works. The Toxic will take a bit more of the HP. The Light Screen has knocked down your stuff. The Reflect's gone as well, which means we can just go for Nukin. Except then you come out with a random Stone move, which works so effectively. Thanks to the Toxic, we've won out this time. Right. You probably brought him out for the Earthquake, to be honest. Kommo-o goes level 53. Behind the trend. Wigglytuff is next. Will we switch Pokemon? I'd have to doubt that you would be using your abilities again. Or do you reckon they've all got Earthquake? I knew this battle would take a while. Because we of course have the ability to recover. And we are faster than Wigglytuff as well. So now that we've got our HP back, Hyper Voice comes out. Will that make Kommo-o, like, resistance versus that? I'll use a Toxic. It's time to set up. We might have to use Recover on the next turn as well. You and your amplified voice. We'll get 2 ticks of Toxic, then go for the Veno Shock. I was thinking you might be using a healing item then. Okay, Hyper Voice again. So technically we know we go first, regardless. So I know I can nuke it. And actually I'm going to take another turn to recover. It just seems to make more sense to have Toxapex as high HP as possible before the next wave comes. Before the next Pokemon comes out. I have to heal everyone now. Before we go fight ourselves at UB. Is this Hapu who told you to do this? Because I guess Hapu is your kahuna. After all. But there goes Wigglytuff. Critical win. Who would be next? Right, Shinotic. This is definitely a job for Salazzle, isn't it? So let's get burning the house down. One blow will do it after all. Landing a critical as well, just to make sure. As Salazzle grows to level 63. And we are getting fed a little bit of experience for our troubles, for everything. A Ribombi. Of course I'm not switching out. Our fast special attacker here versus a bug. That seems like a good combo for easiness. Oh, Psychic! Enemy Pokemon randomly has Psychic. Life is bad again. Hopefully you don't randomly have Earthquake again, being a flying type. As we get to Iron Head you down. Pollen Puff? What's that? It's not very effective, but it did a ton of damage, so it must be from the special attack pool. But we've got physical attack times a ton. And another critical hit. There goes the Bombi. And Sandslash goes to level 63 too. Alright then, Captain Mina is defeated. Whoa, I'm shocked at your strength. Indeed, I am the all-powerful, honestly. But now we're fighting even Pokemon battles, it's more fun. Whoa, you're surprisingly strong. There's no problem. Turns out you're strong enough. Olizandri. It seems that my precocious young miss here is not to be trifled with either. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye. She's rather odd, isn't she? A real individual spirit. And now we should get our heads on straight and get to work. I do not like it, but I am in charge of Baka once again. And for you, Olizandri, the Beast Balls you will need for this mission. Of course, we actually used a few more, catching 4 of them. We used 4, so we still got about 15 left. First, the regular reports. Let's get out of one way, young friend. Yes, tongues. Madam Wick finished analysing all of the data that we gathered on the last UB you caught. If you wish to learn more about that creature, you should speak with Madam Wick in the Aphid Paradise Secret Labs. I guess you can learn it all at once, maybe. And now it's time we get to work. If you need me to ask me anything, I'm here. Maybe we'll check out that information when we caught the last one. So who are we after and where? UB-03, codenamed Lighting. Yes, I can tell you about it. It appears to be an Ultra Beast that can wield tremendous electric power as its name implies. Can I paralyze it? Sightings were made in 2 locations. Lush Jungle and Memorial Hill, very nearby. It seems highly likely that the creatures are on the move around Akala Island. The sightings indicate 2 specimens. So the goal of this mission will be to find and protect 2 individuals if you can. What is it? Yes, so does that mean I've got to go like 2 different places? Can I paralyze an electric Pokemon? I think I can't. Do you know what? My brain's really messed up on this one. Can I or can't I? Ah well, it's electric type. If we nuke it with a bug bus. Might just be able to catch it straight because the beast balls don't exactly have a bad capture rate. No, no, not flight, because I'm here. It's just Tauros time, isn't it? The dash for the cash. So am I catching one in Lush Jungle and one in Memorial Hill? Or can I catch two at Lush Jungle? We can definitely hear they're around. I guess the problem comes into just finding it. So after a long bit of running in the grass, we encounter our next UB. Special attack is on the high, so I'm a bit worried about what we're facing here. But it's an obvious electric type, of which we're going to use Bug Buzz to try and lower it down. Now I can't use Thunder Wave, I don't think, but Hypnosis is not fun. Well, I wouldn't have thought you'd use that. Yes, I know I'm asleep. Literally buzz. Well, if that's the case, I might switch to Kommo-o, because aren't dragons somewhat, you know, good against electric, maybe? And try to lower your HP a bit. Electric Terrain has come out. So that's a move in and of itself. Electric Current runs across the battlefield. Well, you're a fair bit higher level than me, but I'm guessing I can still take you down. It's not very effective, you know. That was not effective, see? That was rubbish. Well, it gained itself some more power. That we were not needing. I'd send out Sand Slash, but for the obvious problems. So it's time to send out Decidueye. No longer a bird, no longer super effective against it, but it seems to be too fast for pretty much all my Pokemons. So let's use Spirit Shackle, which does come out first. How many of these am I catching? Well, that's half his HP. It's not very effective against Decidueye, and Decidueye just conks. Well, this is rubbish. So let's send out Salazzle, because we're probably going to need to weaken it a little bit more. So should we use Flamethrower, which has Stab on it? No, I don't want to use it. I actually wanted to check out the... I was trying to press I, but it's not going to take it down, which is good. Discharge comes out. And now kills Salazzle. Well, its special attack is to the point now where it's ridiculous. So let's send out the Sleeping Vikavolt. This is crazy, but I guess they've got conditions, but our condition is just to catch it. One Beast Ball will do it, yes? I'm even tempted to use a Master Ball versus you. No Paralyze, of course. But we've caught it. And we've got to get 2 of those? You're kidding me. Well, Vikavolt managed to survive. And we have caught Xurkitree. Like a circuitry tree. I guess that works. In the meantime, also, just trying to catch this Pokemon. I caught a Metapod finally. I didn't have one of them before. And a Fomantis, so that was cool. It appeared from the Ultra Wormhole it raided a power plant, so people think it energizes itself with electricity. It's just an electric type, pretty much. Kind of wishing I had a ground type at that point in time. It would make you somewhat irrelevant. Well, the UB is caught, but it sounds like to me that it's still in the area. So we got to catch 2. Of course. Well, I need to go and heal because, well, I did just lose a ton of Pokemon. And we'll continue on after that. I So I got super tired of constantly fighting battles here, though I did catch myself some new Pokemon like Bonsley, etc. in the meantime. And actually Repel does work for finding these guys. So I found out that nice little tidbit as we go once again with Vikavolt. We got a little bit hurt by wild Pokemon, weirdly enough. As we now go into it, of course we know things aren't very effective, but we just want to hit for the first hit if we can. It's using Electric Terrain and not Hypnosis this time. Which means we might get what we need. A Bug Buzz. Just wondering about his special defense as a whole. So we got not very effective 2 abilities here. Maybe we should go for them to try and knock it out. He's using Discharge itself though. So basically, even though it's not very effective, it's going to one-shot KO everyone. No one is going to survive. That's what we've learned from all this. So let's send in Salazzle this time because of speed. What a weird Pokemon situation we're in. And go for a Dragon Pulse just to lower the HP a bit more. It does mean that whoever's in next can pretty much survive because the Beast Ball will come out. It does mean, however, that I'm losing some of that lovely experience. Which I feel like I kind of need again now. I have to say. And no one can survive, so it's basically 4 balls to capture or a knockout. So let me use our Beast of Bull. And pray. 2 to catch. Is this number 2? The Beast Balls are really good. I guess the fact that they cost $1 million shows their quality. Or millions. There we go. Xurkitree times 2. It's been captured. Is that how you pronounced it? I imagine so. Right, the mission is complete. Report it to Looker. Well, that we will do. It's not long for us to get to there after all. You know what? It might even just be faster for us to fly from this location. I do worry about myself if I didn't have, of course, a little bit of backup. I wasn't taught by these trainers beforehand that this is going to be a hard battle. These little testers to see if I can catch it. But it's fine. Something has happened. And it is the capture. Amazing, bravo! You have done it. I must call the chief back at once. I finished sending the data from the UB Protected to HQ and to Mistwick as well. Thank you for your hard work, Olizandri. We should unravel the mysteries of Xurkitree, also known as UB Lighting. What's wrong with you? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine, Mr. Looker. I just felt a passing vertigo, but I'm fine. Please do not worry yourself. But I must. I insist on worrying. You've always had the stamina of a Machamp, Chief. I cannot believe this is nothing. No, please. It is nothing so serious. I'm sorry for causing you to worry about me. I insist that I really am fine. Putting all that aside, I must say that we have found a great ally in Olizandri. What a fantastic trainer. Well, flatter away. It was all that I could do to simply keep that Xurkitree away from the town. The UB seem to get terribly aggressive when they spot me. It's like they are treating me as prey or an enemy. I am sure it is only your imagination, Chief. You must be exhausted. I let myself in. Mr. Nanu. You been keeping well? You are... Heh, so it's you 100 KR? Or... Sorry, what is it now? Looker? Yes, it is. What's this? No smile for me? Here I am, coming out of my way to bring you the info about the UB that you're searching for. Are you really? That monster you're calling Blaster. It's on Ula Ula Island. I'll tell you more when you get there. And your information, it is all true? I'm the kahuna of Ula Ula Island. If you don't do something about that monster for me, our guardian's not going to be happy. Thank you for the information, Mr. Nanu. See you around then. We've still got to catch some more guardians, in fact. Mr. Looker? Yes, ma'am? Mr. Looker, do I take it that you are acquainted with Mr. Nanu? I knew him once, I thought. Never mind that. Right now we need to focus on our mission. Of course. Yes, of course you're right. If we have reports of a new UB sighting, then our mission is our first priority. I will move to Ula Ula Island to prepare our new base in the motel there. Please join us there as soon as you're ready, Olizandri. If I can figure out what the motel is. Remembering. I'll go to Ula Ula. I trust that you will as well, Olizandri. Is it near the desert? The motel on Ula Ula Island is on Route 13. Route 13 it is then. Well, after healing, which is what we need most, we'll continue onwards with the post-game. The UB catching continues next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.